How can gratitude help you be successful in life? In today's video, I'm going to talk about how gratitude affects your focus and your productivity, your motivation, and then actually actionable steps for you to apply gratitude in your life. Because as someone in the past who I wasn't grateful for what I had and I always wanted more, actually transitioning to being grateful for what I have and practicing gratitude throughout my whole life has made me that much more successful. So in this video, I plan to show you how gratitude can change your life. The first piece of gratitude, it fuels motivation and productivity. If we look at increased motivation from practicing gratitude, we can see that if you practice being grateful for what you have, your drive and motivation to achieve more and build upon what you have will increase. When you focus on the progress that you've made and the positives that you have throughout your life, it can help you be motivated for more. So for example, if I use a lifting example, if I could look at all the lifts I've hit and I could just be so grateful for how much work I've put in, how I have hit those lifts and how good I feel about them, it's gonna make me more motivated to hit even higher numbers. And same thing with my coaching clients. So I'm grateful for the coaching clients I've had, I'm grateful for the work I've put in, and I'm grateful for the opportunity for every single session I have. It's going to increase my motivation in each session, making me a better coach. So that's increased motivation with gratitude. You're also going to get increased focus and efficiency. And you're like, Chris, how could you have increased focus and efficiency just by being grateful for the things you have? Well, you're going to see increased focus because it's going to help clear the mental clutter. When you're not grateful, you're always thinking about what's next. You're always moving the goalposts. So for me, I amassed 100K net worth at the age of 21. And what I did is at this point in my life, I wasn't being grateful for what I had. So I just moved the goalpost. I just moved it. Oh, I'm not good enough at 100K. I need to have 250 to be good enough and be grateful for my situation. And that killed my focus and efficiency because I was only focused on the $250,000. I was never focused on the gratitude that I have for $100,000, which would then allow me to build more money. So I actually thought that, oh, if I focus on the 250, I'll get there quicker. But no, I had it backwards. That by being grateful for what I had so far, I could just focus on doing more of that. Because when I focused on getting to the 250, I would always think I needed to do these different things, when in reality, I just needed to be grateful for what I had, have the clarity that this is the same path I'm gonna go down, and I got better results from that. Now, on top of improved focus and efficiency, you're also gonna get sustained drive. And the reason you'll have the sustained drive is the same thing as the last point where I talk about moving the goalposts. It can get pretty disheartening, at least it did for me, that when I continued to move my goalposts, when I continue to push them further and further out, it gets disheartening because you never get to that horizon. Whereas instead, you can be grateful for every milestone that you hit. And a good way to be grateful for this is ask yourself, what have you accomplished in the last 3 years and how are you a different person? And go around the areas professional, relationships, resources, and health, and just ask yourself, how has each one of those domains changed for you in the last 3 years? Then ask yourself in the last year how much you've changed. And you'll see that you have had so much change, and you may have been facing the same problem I did, where you just continue to look for the future and you never looked back at what you've changed. But if you can do that, if you can look back at the results you already have, it'll increase your drive. And I promise you, when you can actually drill this home in your mind that you're gonna be grateful for all the things you've done so far, it will help you continue to push and appreciate your journey that you are on, and not only appreciate the outcome. And when you can appreciate the journey, you'll be able to keep going and maintain that drive, maintain that focus, maintain that productivity. Now, for those of you who don't know me really quick, my name is Chris Richardson. I'm a coach here at Life on Your Terms, and I make these videos to help pass on my knowledge and pass on my expertise so you guys don't have to live as a victim within your life, and you can take control so you can live a life on your terms. With that being said, the second point is gratitude enhances your mindset. And the way that it does this is it creates a positive outlook. If you're always operating out of negativity, you're going to be operating out of scarcity and not abundance. We want to operate out of abundance. In the past, I was like, there's not enough money in the world for me to make the amount of money I want. I would just operate out of scarcity. And when you operate out of scarcity, you make worse decisions, whether it's in your relationship, whether it's in your professional world, no matter what. When you are operating out of scarcity, you will make worse decisions. You want to operate out of abundance, because when you operate out of abundance, you're just chiller, you're calmer, you're not rushed to make decisions. So it's going to change your outlook when you're grateful for things. So carrying gratitude with you will just change a positive outlook. You'll see life with a different lens, and I think the lens is easier to see through personally. Now, of course, this isn't to say that some things are negative, bad things happen, but when you have gratitude, it's a little bit easier to handle those things, and it's easier to handle the challenges, and you have a different outlook on top of those things. Now, on top of positive outlook on your mindset, you're also going to see resilience in challenges. When you are challenged with something, if you don't have gratitude, you will be annoyed, you will be frustrated, you will be stressed, which are all okay emotions to feel. And even if you are grateful for things, you still will feel those emotions. But what changes is you'll be able to keep going and be able to work through those challenges. So for me, for example, I really had a struggle of getting clients for the longest time, and I'm still working through that stuff. And when I wasn't grateful for that struggle, or weren't grateful for my journey, it became very hard, and it really stressed me out, and it was unenjoyable downright. And that's okay. Some things are unenjoyable. When I was able to shift my mindset and be grateful for the journey and help me see and appreciate the struggle that I'm on, it helps me bounce back, and it helps me work through those things. Because I can just tell myself, you know what, this is just part of the journey, and I'm grateful for this journey. I'm more grateful for the journey than I am for the outcome. Stuff like that, and that can help me and help you work through those challenges. Now, on top of resilience and challenges, one final thing with your mindset, it's actually going to boost your self-confidence. You're probably like, Chris, how does gratitude boost your self-confidence? Well, because you're going to recognize your achievements. You're not only going to be focused on the goalpost out there, you're going to be able to look back and be like, how have I changed in the last 3 years? And you look at it, you're like, I've changed so much in the last 3 years, and that gives you a boost in self-confidence. On top of recognizing your achievements, you can actually look at and support your own confidence by being grateful, because you'll be grateful for the current achievements and the current things that you are going through, which will give you confidence. Instead of telling yourself you're not good enough or you're not there yet, you'll tell yourself, I am good enough and I am on the way there. And yes, I have so much more work to do, and the action is the most important, but I'm going to reinstill my confidence with this gratitude. The third and the final piece is how to apply gratitude in your life. It's great, we can talk about all the benefits of gratitude, but what's most important is action, and action is the most important in any piece. So just sitting down and doing gratitude all day isn't going to get you anywhere. But if you can take 5 to 10 minutes a day, it can really make a difference on your mindset and all the things we just talked about. With that being said, one way you can practice gratitude is just doing it daily. Think of 1 to 2 things that you are grateful for today, and I constantly go through this. So today, it may be that I'm grateful to be able to educate my viewers on the lessons I get to teach them and spread my message, no matter how many people see it, no matter what. And maybe that's what I'm grateful for. Some days I'm just grateful for my body. I'm grateful that I'm able to walk and I have a healthy body. Or some days I'm grateful for the relationship I'm in. Or some days I'm grateful to be a coach. It varies every day. And so if you can just think of 1 to 2 things, you're like, you know what, I am truly grateful for X, Y, or Z today. Whatever it is. I'm grateful for my car. I'm grateful for air conditioning. I'm grateful for peace in my town or wherever you're at. I don't have to deal with all the stuff going on around the world. I'm grateful for any of those things. If you can practice those things and really sit on it for about 5 minutes, you'll notice you'll feel better. At least I feel better when I do that. And again, don't spread this out. Don't have a 2-hour gratitude routine, because that's kind of a waste of time, at least in my opinion. But if you can take 5 minutes, just think about one thing, that could be helpful. On top of daily gratitude practice, express gratitude to others. Tell others that you are thankful for them and what they do. This will not only improve your relationships, but you'll be practicing gratitude. So if you've had someone in your life that has been making a big difference, tell them. And maybe you haven't told them yet. Maybe it's your spouse. Maybe it's your friend. Maybe it's your mentor. Whoever it is, find someone that you can be thankful and grateful for today and tell them that. Whether it's a note, a text, in person, a call, whatever it may be, practice that gratitude on them. And the final thing you can do to practice and implement gratitude into your daily life is mindful reflection. Actually sitting down and just take 5 minutes to just run through your day. It doesn't have to only be about what you're grateful for, but this mindful reflection and just sitting down and just thinking about your day and running through this can be really helpful. I like to sit outside and think about all the lessons, the challenges, and the experience that I face on any given day, and I find that very helpful for me. So that's how to implement gratitude and how it can make you successful in life. If you like this video, please comment, like, or subscribe. It helps me know to make more of these videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.